4 seed in this playoff, the Army Black Knights, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the same runner's got it again. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Blue Hens, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, up and good. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback.
Got it.
Back to throw. It's Sampson. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession.
Get set.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Black Knights looking to keep this drive moving.
Easy.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Black Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Sampson. The sure hands. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive.
Gorilla. Come on, set.
Looking to throw it again. He'll try a pass here. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Army, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Takes the handoff. It's Parker. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Delaware. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about the air instead of staying on the ground.
offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Sampson. Looking to scramble. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Trying for a 4th down completion. The receiver makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense starts with a short field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Blue Hens. The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. The back's got it. Has the 1st down and more. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just
now here he goes.
oh, the offense lost the edge of the defense. Good job of going with that touch pass, kind of a jet sweep to get out on the perimeter and let this receiver show what he can do with that kind of speed.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Going after, not quite through. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's caught across the middle. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss. It's time enough for one more play in the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Hens will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Army. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The shotgun running play call. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Looking for a gap. Here's Parker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Good enough for 1st down yardage. right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. To throw, it's Sampson. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws it to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Blue Hens will look to convert here on 4th down.
6-9-1, Gators far.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position down to the 24. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Here's from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Black Knights. Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.